Hello, it's your favorite sports Unc here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. The Pacers beat the Bucks 119 to 118. There was only seven. Wow. The only second 7-point plus comeback during the final minute and postseason game in the play-by-play era. They started that 1997-98. Haliburton with the game-winning layup. But unfortunately, the Pacer win was overshadowed by Haliburton's dad coming on the court and getting in the face of Giannis, causing a verbal altercation. Giannis spoke about this after the game. Losing the game, emotions run high. Having a fan, which at the moment I thought it was a fan, but then I realized that's Tyrese's dad. I'm happy for him. I'm happy for his son. That's how you're supposed to feel. But coming to me and disrespecting me and cursing at me, I think is totally unacceptable. Totally unacceptable. His dad coming on the floor and showing me his son towel with it on his face saying, this is what we do. We do this. I feel like that was very, very disrespectful. I believe in being humble in victory. That's the way I am. Haliburton said all the right things, though. He said, as far as the incident between Giannis and my pops, I had no idea until it happened and I got in the back. I talked to my pops after, and I don't agree with what transpired there from him. He needs to just allow me to play basketball. I'll talk to Giannis about it. I don't think my pops was right. I think Hallie handled it right. Look, Joe, I could just imagine how my dad would have felt. Ocho, if he could have saw, your dad see you play, my dad could have seen me play. Yeah. That's his son. I'm his baby boy. And to see me out there on the field and I'm scoring a touchdown, I can imagine the pride that a father feels when his son hits a home run or his son wins, does something. So I can imagine. But to come all the way on the court?
Yeah, that's.
And look, you talking to a guy that got into an altercation with the Grizzlies, but my ass was on the sideline. I'm not excusing it. So, Chad, I'm not excusing my behavior. So I'm just saying, I think, look, if he wants to wave the towel, he's on the sideline, fine, so be it. But when you come on into that playing area, it's like when you run on the football field. Back in the day, they used to run on the football field, players tackle the hell out you.
Right.
Yeah.
But we'll address the game in a minute. The situation that arose, Joe. How do you like the way Giannis handled it, and do you like what Hallie had to say after?
Well, I thought Giannis handled it pretty professional. He kept his composure. He controlled his emotions throughout that that time because I can imagine how he was feeling. Man, he just squandered away a 7-point lead in 40 seconds, and then this happened. Mm-hmm. It's like, yeah, 40. I'm like 40 seconds, bro. You lose a 7-point lead, so. I know he was teed off about it, but yeah, I think Haliburton's father was definitely in the wrong, man. Definitely in the wrong.
Ocho?
Yeah. Pops crossed the line a little bit, but I can understand Pop's excitement. Obviously, he shouldn't have been on the court. If anything you do, it should have been done on the sideline. I kind of understand it, but as a father, myself, as a father of 85, I can see myself almost in that situation, damn near, but as a dad, you gotta contain yourself, keep somewhat of a sportsmanlike and professionalism to yourself, knowing and understanding that obviously Giannis is in that situation. He's upset, and you never know how he could have reacted, but Giannis handled it very well. Haliburton handled what he had to say after the game very well, and I'm sure
Haliburton handled it great.
Yeah, I'm sure Giannis and Haliburton have probably had a conversation about it. And I don't really think it's a big deal. It is because Pop came on the court. It's not that big of a deal.
Well, they are
John Haliburton.
They already got history.
I was
you know what I mean? They already.
Yeah. Let me read what he said, and then I'll let you get into your thought. All right, so this is what John Haliburton, who is Tyrese Haliburton's father. I sincerely apologize to Giannis, the Milwaukee Bucks, and the Pacers organization for my actions following tonight's game. This is not a good reflection of our sport or my son, and I will not make that mistake again. Back in the 80s or 90s, I don't know if one of them players would have let that slide.
They be throwing them arms off dump.
They just want on Pop because I'm not so sure, because Giannis said he thought it was a fan at first, and then he realized that it was Giannis's dad. It was Tyrese's dad. Man, look, back in those days, man, look, you getting the guy face like them guys be doing now and want to be doing all this. Man, them guys didn't play like that, man.
Yeah.
they light your ass up.
Man, I told y'all, hey, they putting them gun fingers in your face and everything. It's so disrespectful. I'm talking about in the NBA, at the regular league, it don't matter where you playing at, man. They disrespectful, bro. It's disrespectful.
Yo, they be on one. And like you said, I think sometimes when emotion is high, logic is low. And I can understand he's extremely excited about his dad, about his son that won that series. Once Dame didn't play the first game and then Dame goes down with that injury, then Milwaukee's not winning. Now, maybe they should have won that game. And let's give them that. Let's concede that. Let's just say, for the sake of argument, they should have won that game.
Right.
They're not winning this series, not with Giannis by himself. No. And it took, think about it, the game that they won the first game, Jared Trent Jr. had 37. He had 33 tonight. So it's taking Jared Trent Jr. to have a out-of-body experience in order for them to be close. Now, if he doesn't play like that in game 6, he doesn't play like Giannis is not enough. Giannis had 30, 20, and 13. Giannis can't play any better than what he's playing.
Right.
So,
it just goes.
So collectively, they need other guys to step up. Yeah, maybe Trent ain't going to give you 33 or 37 every night, but maybe he'll come down to about 15, 16. You get these other cats to step up. You get Porter Jr. to step up. You know what I mean? They got guys who are capable. Obviously, Bobby Portis. You know, he's still trying to find rhythm and tuning because he's been out for quite some time. But he normally steps up and give him great minutes in the absence, especially of stars like Dame and Giannis when they're not in the game. So I think they tried to switch it up though. They started Bobby at the 5. You know, brought Brook out.
Yes.
They should have. Just probably more active, more defensive minded. Bobby can score a little better than Brook.
Can play with his back to the baskets. He can score in a lot of different ways. Brook ain't doing number shooting threes. I ain't never seen a man 7'12", and all he want to do is stand behind the 3-point line, Ocho.
Yeah.
I'm being facetious, but I'm like, bro, how you set that tall and you've never averaged double-digit rebounds in a season? That's not good, Joe. That's not good.
Yeah, it's not good. I had a chance to play with Brook. He was an awesome player. He wasn't shooting threes when I was playing with him in Brooklyn. He was just a down low, back to the basket guy. But dang, man, I know the Bucks hate this. You know, I thought they did whatever they could. They had a chance to win the game. They up 7 with 40 seconds. You can't lose that. You know what I mean? Get a chance to go back home, play in front of your crowd, force a game 7. Man, anything can happen in game 7.
Man, listen, it's better to put them out their misery now. It's better to put them out their misery now. Listen, the Pacers played where obviously Haliburton did what he needed to do, but hell, it was a supporting cast for Indiana that really stepped up. Miles Turner had 21, 9 rebounds. Aaron Naismith had 19. Goddamn, T.J. McConnell had 18. There was no way.
They're a team by committee.
Yeah. Even though,
remember we talked about that the other night, Ocho. They're gonna have somewhere between 5 and 8 guys in double figures. Damn it! Yeah. When they win, go look at the box score and see how many guys in double figures. Go ahead, Ocho.
Everybody putting their hat in the pot to make sure. Now obviously I know because I saw, but hell, squandering the goddamn 8-7 point lead with 40 seconds on the clock, boy, that's on you.
Yeah,
that's on you. Yeah. That ain't supposed to. That's not supposed to happen at this level. Not
Tyrese Haliburton had a tweet. Overrate that. You know, Tyrese Haliburton, he was the runaway winner, most overrated player in the NBA. The players voted Tyrese Haliburton. He came back. Overrate that.
But a bulletin board material. Anything you got to do to carry a chip that's gonna help you compete at your highest level, wear it. You know what I mean? Like.
Right. I mean, Hallie's like, man, look here, I was on the Olympic team. I've been an all-star. I've led the league in assists. Bro, what y'all? Look, he ain't Magic. He ain't gonna ever be Magic. He's not gonna be Steph Curry. But damn, just because because people like now, Joe, people feel like, well, he ain't no Magic. He ain't no LeBron. He ain't no Jordan. Damn. Right. Who is?
Right. It's only a few, bro. It's only a few.
Hold on, who the Pacers gonna have to face in the next series?
Yeah.
What What's that? What's that looking like?
Hold on. The team that just knocked off the Heat, who ain't put up no fight, them boys they ain't fight.
55, Ocho. Y'all got beat by 55.
Whoa. Time out about my Heat. Time out. That's not what happened. That's not what happened. Now, this is something that the story hasn't come out yet. But what happened was the pregame meal that the Heat players ate, everyone had a stomach virus. That's why they played the way they played. And it looks like they almost gave up, but they didn't. Everybody was sick. And they, the whole team can't sit out.
They don't almost gave up.
Yeah.
Ain't no almost gave up. When you down by 1 point by 60 points.
Yeah.
When you down at 1 point in the game by 60, lose by 55.
Listen, yeah. I told you what happened. Everybody had a stomach virus, and they were forced to play. It was like everybody was playing a flu game. They just not enjoyed.
You gotta stop it, bro.
I'm telling you, that's why you think they lost by 45.
I couldn't believe
that. I could.
Not no 61 in no Miami. You couldn't see that.
Hey. Yeah, everybody.
Because here's the thing. Think about how Tyler Hero, he ain't made one shot. So let me ask you this, Joe. Okay, if Tyler Hero doesn't go ape crazy, if Bam doesn't give you damn near triple-double where he gives you 19, 11, and 9, where you gonna get your points from?
Well, them your two best players. They gotta step up, huh? They gotta give you something. They gotta at least put up a fight. We gotta at least be in the game. 61?
Hey. At some point in time, Julius Caesar put up a fight, and then he said, and you. I mean, at some point in time, they get the wailing on you just right. You just give up, say,
But you got to give Cleveland credit, though. They came out. They didn't play no game. Donovan came out, with that look in his eyes, like, okay, we get with the first 5 minutes. We ain't going to play no game with these boys. Man, the score was 41-14 at one point. I'm watching the game.
Man, listen,
it's over.
It's like lions. It's like lions out there, man, in the Sahara, and the goddamn hyena injured, man. That was my Heat. That was me. Listen, it wasn't nothing we could do. But I will tell you this. I'm gonna tell you what a little birdie told me. I told you we're gonna have some gangsters coming to Miami next year. I told you about to sit down I had with Pat Riley and Mickey Arison, in Spoelstra.
It ain't gonna happen, Ocho.
Things are gonna change. I'm telling you about the meeting I had. Personally,
them guys, listen, you told me, it's a new era of player. You can't do with them like they used to do with us.
Right.
Pat Riley needs to understand taking cookies and running everything with an iron fist. You think Giannis about to go? Think about what Giannis just came. Let's just say for the sake of argument, Joe.
Right.
Giannis were to leave. Do you understand they've given Giannis everything except the goddamn on Harley Davidson that's in Milwaukee?
Mm-hmm.
They've given him everything.
Yeah.
Budenholzer. Jason Kidd was gone. Budenholzer gone. Adrian Griffin gone halfway.
Yeah, both his brothers on the
players. They give. Yeah, they got his brother.
Hey, let me tell you.
Come on, Ocho.
Let me tell you what we got to offer Giannis. Something that they don't have in Milwaukee. They don't have it in Milwaukee. We gonna offer Giannis Cadillac dealership. We gonna offer Giannis Tootsies. They don't have Tootsies in Milwaukee. They don't have that.
That man with 3 kids. He don't want none of that.
We got South Beach. They don't have that. Huh? We got Carbone. We got Club Live. Huh? We got Poppy Steak. Now listen, I talked to Ja Morant last night. I'm not even supposed to be saying this. And I told Ja, listen, I'm gonna do whatever I can on my end to make sure you get to Miami. Now I don't know what assets we have as a Heat culture to give up, to make the trade possible. But I'm gonna do what I can on my end to make sure you get here. I'm gonna make sure you're good. So now I'm telling you again.
Gonna be in Memphis.
I'm telling you again. Unc and Joe, brother Iso, when you see Giannis and you see Ja Morant and the Heat jerseys next year, don't be like, oh, Ocho, I ain't believe in you, but you was right. I don't want to hear nothing. And that goes for the chat too. Don't be talking about, oh boy, you be knowing stuff. All right.
All I'm saying is this: that Pat Riley make assertions, and then when he gets you there, he switch up on you. And there's a reason why. Think about it. Think about it. D Wade ended up leaving. LeBron James left. Jimmy Butler left.
Well, you know what? Three times the charm.
Shaq left.
Three times the charm. Pat Riley
Shaq left. D Wade left. LeBron left. Jimmy Butler left. Now, four of your best players in the history of that organization have left. And the one constant is Pat Riley.
Right. See?
It's a different age now, Ocho. You cannot talk to these players.
Right. But I'm telling you what Pat told me. He's willing to change his ways because he has a better.
That man 80.
Huh?
That man 80.
Yeah.
Change what?
Yeah. I'm telling you, he gonna evolve. I'm telling you. I had the conversation.
Let me ask you a question. Your grandma ate pork?
My grandma?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. She grandma.
Even as she got older, and the doctor say, Miss Johnson, this ain't good for you. I've been eating pork all my life. I'm gonna leave here some way anyhow.
Yeah, that's
what my grandma said.
That's all.
Exactly.
That's all. Yeah, that's all. But listen, if Pat is serious about winning, if he's serious about winning and changing the culture in which used to be a winning culture, which made fans excited and wanted us to come to the game, he's going to have to do right. He's going to have to change his ways and allow South Beach and the Miami Heat to be yet an attraction where people want to come to. There's no reason why NBA players, when their time is up, or if they're to be traded, who doesn't want to come to South Beach? And you can't be the reason they don't want to come. And so he understands he has to change his ways and the way he conducts himself.
I don't necessarily think it's like the culture. I think, I ain't gonna lie, the culture was it was all right. I mean, is it strict to some degree? Yeah, but you gotta have talent, man. You gotta have some talent. You know what I mean?
The Patriot way. How's the Patriot way without Tom Brady, Ocho?
The culture can be, tight, strict, whatever the case may be. But if you ain't got no talent to go out there and to put on display, it's hard to win in this league, man.
Yeah, you're right.
So
look at that standard as a standard when they ain't got no quarterback in Pittsburgh, they ain't got no Roethlisberger. The standard is the standard. I guess you got to lower that standard some until you get some better players, and then they elevate it back up.
Hey, that's all it come down to. It comes to talent, no matter what.
Exactly. People try to make it, it's a culture. It's the way they do things. No, it's the way that guy does things.
Yeah.
It's the way a Tom Brady, it's the way a Ben Roethlisberger do things. And if you don't have those type players, you can have culture all you want to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It don't work like that.